Welcome to part 2 of how to make cloth embroidered beads. This class is going to be involving how to make cloth beads using the spool, actually, the large spool. So let's get right to it. Here's the large spool I'm talking about. Basically what I do with the large spool is, if I can keep the camera straight, is I take the large spool, I take my fabric first, if I can get the needle off of there. Sorry. Get my fabric first, which is right here. See it? Okay. Alright, and then, just like with the pencil, I wrap the fabric around, I like to maybe like the middle, or close to the middle, and just wrap it around. Try to get this into the camera, wrap it around. Oops, camera falling over. Okay, here we go. Wrap it around till it is all the way wrapped onto the spool. Now with the bigger ones, it can be a lot more challenging if the fabric is a bit clumpy, or actually thick, I mean. So just keep that in mind. If you want to use thinner fabric, that's cool. So there you go, right there. So take my sewing needle, and here we go, just like I did before in the first video on this. Whoops. Did I that? Okay. Still. And I just push the needle through it. Can you see it? Oh, darn you, camera. There. And you see it still? Okay. See, it's going. I'm sewing it through the middle. Make sure that you don't sew your fingers. So there we go. Pretty much sew it down the middle so that all the fabric stays onto the spool. Now if it gets a little sloppy and wonky and some pieces separate a little bit, it's okay. It doesn't have to be perfect. Just make sure that you sew it down the middle of the lump, because all the stuff on the side, if it pokes out on the side or whatever, it can be sewn and tucked in. So, and like I said before in the other video, I like to sew it down the middle like 2 to 3 times, just so it's secured on and you don't lose your hole. So you want to do that over and over again, 2 to 3 times. Then you want to come in with a new color, any color you want, black, yellow, orange, lime green. I used to have neon pink, but you know, I've been doing this a lot, so I use a lot of thread and run out. So that's basically what you want to do to secure it. Now, I showed you in the last video one of the ones that I was already working on. Still not done yet because I didn't work diligently on it. But here's one that is finished and complete that I did using this empty spool, this size. This is one of the designs. So yeah, pretty cool, huh? That kind of looks like an eye. And this is the width of the hole, see? So not only can it be used for dread beads or a dread ponytail holder, or if you wear thick braids you can put on the end, you can also probably use it for fabric. I mean, not fabric, geez. You can also probably use it to like adorn your like handbags, for jewelry, use it as a focal piece for jewelry. And then the smaller beads that are used to make, that I used a pencil for that with, those are smaller, with smaller holes, so you can use that along with these bigger ones too to make, a unique design. I mean, if you want to get bold, you can even like use it wear it as a ring if you want it. I don't know. But yeah, this is basically how you do it for those. I want to show you a few other designs that I did. This one, I'll just say a little bit more about this one. This one, after I layered color by color on here. I outlined it, see that, with the black thread. And so that kind of defines each color panel, you know, each stripe, each part of the design when you outline it. When you don't outline it, this is what it ends up looking like. And I don't think it looks bad. This is just what it looks like. Let's see if I can find that one. Ends up looking like this, pretty much. It's kind of like abstract, more abstracting, not as defined as the other, which is cool too. I'm still debating on whether or not I want to, you know, outline this design too, but maybe not. So yeah, that's what that ends up looking like. And here's some more of the other ones that I did using a pencil. I'm kind of all over the place. I thought I was going to be more organized with it, but that's okay. You get the point. These are ones I've done with pencil. This one I used, it's kind of a Good and Plenty kind of design. Black, pink, and light pink. And then there's the whole size there, right there. See that better there? Sorry about the cloudy weather. It's hard to see things too good or get just the right light. Okay, that's one. And then here's another one that I really, really like. Let's see if I can find it. Another one right here. This one. It's kind of blurry. There. So yeah, it's striped with black, pink, light pink, and kind of a neon pink color. And then there's a hole, pencil width hole right there. I'll show you some more of the not so defined ones, the ones that aren't outlined in black. They look kind of sketchy in a way, but kind of cool to me. Here's one pencil width one. I use neon green, pink, brown, and light pink. So, and these right here, these can even be used as dread beads if you want. If you had really skinny dreads, you could put them through there. And you can also, like I said before, use them for jewelry. That's what came about my decision to try to use these, make these, was that I ran out of materials for paper beads. So I was like, oh, I wonder if it's like one day I was thinking, what if I could make them out of, say, cloth? Because I have so much recycled cloth. So anyway, you get the idea. I'll show you all of them. That one, let's see, this one, let's get it into the camera, and then this one, which I have to admit is my favorite one because of the outlining on it. I think I might do that more in the future on those. And this one that I've been still working on that I showed you in the other video, which I really like. Alright, see that one? And remember, it's a bigger one, and the bigger spool. So, yeah, pretty interesting. So yeah, like I said, I came about making the cloth beads just from like running out of materials for all the other beads that I made. And in the future, I'm going to have a video on how to make the paper beads that I make. And that's coming up soon, just running out of supplies to get a refill with supplies and everything, and wait for the weather to improve too so I can go outside and make these videos because I like being out in the fresh air, hearing nature sounds in the background. It's always a blessing. So alright, I hope you guys learned something and enjoyed the video. I really enjoyed making it for you because I really enjoy making something every day, creating something every day and being creative, putting those energies towards things that are positive. Alright, stay tuned for the next video.